Good morning, welcome to my Great Glen Way walk. This is a walk that I did 2 years ago, September, and I got my feet really badly blistered from very watery water, I was going to say. That's not a word. There was a flood, the river was kind of in spate, I think, and it flooded the path down there, and I got stupidly, I don't know why, I walked through it and I got my feet wet and basically got blisters and pulled out Fort Augustus. So, but the river wasn't flooded, so I'm alright, made it through. Hope you've been enjoying the first few shots. Ben Nevis, which is just over there. It's a little bit, it's going to be a quite showery day, I think. That's why the waterproofs are on from the off. Stayed in a really nice B&B last night, Airbnb, which I will put the link in the description below. Fort William, had a meal at the Premier Inn restaurant, actually. Walked over there, but yeah, really looking forward to this. Ben Nevis is just up here, so I'm going to carry on and get further along the way, and come back to you. The aim today is about 22 miles to Loch. So if you watch my first video I did, if you watch my the Great Glen Way day 1 that I did in 2020, you can watch that. I'll put a card up if you want to watch that first. But I got to the Glassdior wild camp spot. I'm going to try to aim for Loch. So I was going to camp there, but the Great Glen Hostel say that they've got availability. So a long day, so I've started about 6:30, but nonetheless it's going to be a fantastic one. And I'm going to carry on and get up to the start of the Caledonian Canal, and I'll talk more about the walk and stuff, and what we expect to see on the way. Carry on. I'll come back to you. So winds have just started to pick up now. Just walking along the road here to Cael, is it Cael? Oh, sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Which is our little village. So yeah, last few shots of Ben Nevis behind me, and yeah. Breezes, say winds are just starting to pick up now, so that'll be interesting to see what happens with that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna carry on. It's just huge, that mountain. Ben Nevis again. It's this blob of snow on the top, and it's nearly July. Maybe it's hail, I don't know. So yeah, this is the Nevis range we're looking up at, I think. Well, obviously, because it's Ben Nevis, isn't it? And yeah, just making our way through a sort of a housing estate at the moment. On towards, as I say, if you watched my first video, we're getting close, not far from that old boat, which I really like. So looking forward to getting there. But yeah, no rain so far, which is typical. But you can see how moody the skies are all around me. So I think, you know, we're definitely going to get something today, aren't we? So I'll come back to you later. This is Cal or something, K-A-O. I can't pronounce that, can I? Really sorry. If you know how to pronounce it, do let me know in the comments if that's at all possible. Probably not, but yeah, I just wanted to just show you this. This is new. Don't think I saw this 2 years ago. This is there you go, KL Cal. You can see it on the sign here. It's just like hire electric bikes, is it? I think, yeah, bike hire and stuff that you can do. So you can yeah, cycle along the you could cycle the Great Glen Way. I don't think you could do that with one of these, because it would have to be back. Maybe you can, I don't know. But yeah, there's Ben Nevis again. Clouding up a little bit. Looks a bit stormy out there. But yeah, just carrying along. The seaport's right at the end there. I don't know if you can see that. I can see the old ship. So we're making really good time, because I think it's even 7:30. I'm really delighted that I've sort of got up at 5 and I'm already on the trail. So I'm pleased with that. I feel good. Had a good sleep and stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna. Well, we'll get to the start of the Caledonian Canal, and I'll come back to you then. Just the last few sites of Fort William. So you can see where we started over here. We've come all the way around up here. As I say, this is here. I think this is where the Cape Wrath trail starts, which goes off down there before doing a right. And you can get a ferry across, which is supposed to be the hardest trail in the UK. I've seen it. It looks pretty hardcore, really. Maybe one day. Look at that! Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, it's just a little bit of some works going on here, so I've got to make my way down to the boat here, and to the seaport. As you can see, it's just here, and I'll explain a little bit about what's available there for you if you're doing the walk. It's the first of the well, definitely not a new ships, a boat, whatever it is, yacht. I just wonder where it's been and the high seas that it's been through and all that. Oh god, there's a great one along here actually, so I'll come back to you and show you that one. So here it is, the disused wreck, which I saw last time. It's just like the Titanic. It's like a very small version. Oh god. It was here 2 years ago. Obviously it's gonna, I don't know what they're gonna do with it, but it's fantastic, isn't it? I just love stuff like that. You know, this, because you kind of wonder what the story is behind it. I just think, what seas has that been in? You know, if you look back to my, did the Isle of Skye last November. I did that little van trip and wild camp by the sea, and I saw these boats just going out to sea, just wondering where they're off to and stuff. And you know, there's got to be some stories behind this thing. Here we go. Alright, so I've reached the Caledonian Canal, start of it. And they're going to be heading up behind me, trying to keep the sun out of your eyes. But you can rent a key. Sorry, it's really bright. Might want to watch my first video where I actually go and rent the key. And you can rent it for 10 quid. It gives you access to the toilets and the shower blocks that are available along the Great Glen Way. So yeah, so that's possibly worth doing for you if you're wild camping it. Maybe not, but you can go and do that just down the bottom there. Right, I'm going to get started on the canal this way. So just approaching Neptune staircase, if you can just make that out. So yeah, looking forward to getting there. Really nice morning. I thought it's going to be really windy and stuff, which you'll probably pick up later. Thought it was going to rain. It still looks like it's going to rain. But, yeah, just a nice canal walk. This is a 22-mile day, so the good thing about, you know, walking on this sort of terrain is you can walk fast, get a lot of miles done quicker than say something on the West Highland Way. So I don't think, obviously it's going to be shut, the coffee shop, but I don't think there's really anything here. There's no shops. You need to stock up in Fort William. There's nothing between Fort William and Fort Augustus. Yeah, so you need to just make sure you got everything you need, really. But yeah, I'll come back to you when we get to the loch. So there's the staircase. So we'll be coming up here, but you don't actually go straight on. We can do a little right. We're going to do a little right turn here and come back around and get over there. So just halfway up Neptune's staircase. Nice little cafe there, just here, but it's closed at the moment because it's very early on a Sunday. Yeah, it's nothing too strenuous, this climb, but it's nice, isn't it? A bit of breeze blowing. Alright, let's get to the top, and it's just following the Caledonian Canal to Lochy, which is the first kind of checkpoint. So I'm going to try and get there, I think, before I'll come back to you. Someone drop a comment and let me know how long it takes to get from the top to the bottom of Neptune's staircase if you're going in a boat. It must take hours. It must take literally hours. Here we go. Let's carry on. So I've left Neptune's staircase and I'm just making my way along the canal now. So it's just quite a nice, obviously flat track, and just trying to get up to Lochy now. So it's about 10 miles, is it, or something? And that's where I think we get to Lochy at some point, and then we get some really good scenery looking out to the loch. So yeah, it's been a nice sort of start. It's a bit annoying wearing this waterproof gear, but you know, if I take it off, I know it's going to start raining, so I'm just going to have to keep it on. But yeah, just this the canal here, and yeah, this is the way we're going. So you can definitely cycle the Great Glen Way, which is what I might do next time, actually. Well, I'm not sure what it's like after Fort Augustus, because we're going to, you could just take the low route, couldn't you? I'll be definitely taking the high route. Look forward to getting there sometime tomorrow. Fly. Okay, so nothing much to report, just canal walking now, so I'll come back to you later. So just having our first little bit of rain. You can see it's raining on the, you see it on the water? Sort of undercover really. It's not hard rain or anything like that, but it's nice. Has been due, so I think that's Scottish for lemon slices. Oh my god, I'm getting a low battery. That's not good. Have to charge that up tonight. So just a little update. Doing alright. Nearly at Lochy. It's just gone sort of 10 o'clock in the morning, so I started about 7:15. So I'm making really good progress, and it's pretty easy to walk quite quickly along the canal towpath. So we're going to get to the start of Loch Lochy in a minute. Then we're going to make our way around there. So it's going to get quite scenic very soon. So just taking a little rest on this bench. Not too many people. Just met two guys from Denmark doing the trail. But yeah, that's it really. So I'll come back to you later. One ticket to Inverness, please. Come from Inverness, that one. Just revving up his engine, grandma style. No, it's a nice little boat, isn't it? A touring boat, I think. Here's Lochy, mate. Said mate again. Okay. So, I think it's left here. I think it's left. You can cycle it, I think, go straight on. Here we go. Alright. So left the Lochy, left the towpath along the canal and just made our way into this forest. Yeah, I remember it from last time. Just having a look up at it. We've done 10 miles, you believe that? 4 hours it's taken to do that. The sign says 11 miles to Lagan, so halfway through today. So I'm pretty pleased with that. I didn't realise I'd done 10. But that's how fast you can walk when you're walking along a canal towpath. It's completely flat. Yeah, so I just stopped off at the Lagan. I'm a bit concerned that my candy kitten sweets that I love, well, I don't ever eat them. Well, I haven't eaten in a long time, but they're the best sweets. I can't seem to find them. I'm worried they're on my car seat in Fort William. But I've got, I just had some Haribos. I only ever eat sweets, obviously, when I do something like this, because you need the sugar. You need, had a couple of oat bars for breakfast. Everywhere was closed in Fort William. I left, so just got a Costa Express from Morrison's, and that sorted me out. But yeah, it's nice sort of forest here. Oh mate. Alright, so yeah, still sort of raining a little bit, but nothing too serious. So we'll get down to Loch Lochy and I'll come back to you then. Trees wearing a bandana. Never seen that before. Must mean either it's a cool tree or this trail's about to get very hard. But we're off down to the loch now. So yeah, let's get down there. And that is the first view of Loch Lochy I've had. So I'm going to spend the rest of the day walking along this. Then we're just making our right turn here. Down there. There's our old friend. Saw it at Lochy. He's heading up to Inverness, I assume. It's like a cruise boat. Actually, you can book a holiday and stay on that, I guess, and go up and down the Caledonian Canal. And probably either Fort William or Inverness. But this one's quick. Take me. Yeah, if I get on that, just get to Inverness today probably. But yeah, so it's just a nice sort of gentle walk through the woods at the moment. As I say, it's just spotting with rain and nothing too heavy. I've been kept under cover mostly really today. So yeah. Alright, let's carry on. Alright, so still walking along, well, just started walking along the loch really here. I just wanted to explain like the itinerary. So I'm going to the end of Lagan Lochs, well, to Lagan. I'm going to be staying at the Great Glen Hostel. They told me there's loads of room. Gave them a call last night. Was going to camp, but I don't know, why not get a bed, eh? Then on to Fort Augustus tomorrow. I'm staying at a place called Morag's Lodge, where I stayed last time. Really nice place. Then on to Inverness. That's a 9-mile day, and I'm staying at the Invercolly campsite, I think. Then on to Drummadrocket, then Inverness. So that's the plan. Let's give you a little. Wow, it's a big tree stump, isn't it? Jesus, huge. we're on the right track though. I mean, I've not had to check any sort of mapping or anything at the moment. I see it so well signposted. Fair play to the Scottish Outdoor Board, or whatever they are. Oh, what's going on here? It's diversion. Well, I'll come back to you, I've got to check this. So this sort of gives you an idea for the rest of today. So I'm going to come all the way around right over to the end of the Loch Lochy. Stunning sight, isn't it? Scotland's just so beautiful. It's just, there's just nowhere else on the planet. I mean, I've not been to everywhere. There's beautiful places in the world, but this is got to be one of a kind. This has to be in the top 5 really of most beautiful places in the world in terms of Scotland, Highlands. But yeah, this is Loch Lochy. Oh, it's beautiful. I bet it's a good place to paddleboard too. It's just like the sound of the waves just lapping the rocks. It's just, there's no one around. It's just beautiful, man. Oh. Alright, the winds are really picking up now. Yeah, it's really gusty now. Just thinking if it is sort of raining and stuff, I'm under cover for most of the rest of today, so hopefully that'll keep me dry-ish. I've not really got wet yet, so yeah, it's yeah, a nice little walk along the loch bank there. Let's make our way towards Clunes now, where you can actually wild camp. So I'll come back later. So this is really interesting. This is World War II landing craft Salt. So it's like, well, you can read that, but it's like a practice, kind of a practice area for the real, for what would be the real thing. So if you want to have a read of that, you can just sort of pause the video and have a read. It's interesting, isn't it, all of this? You know, I'm really interested in like, I like going to sort of, I don't go to them enough really, museums and stuff, and I just like history and that, but my dad's massively into it. You could ask my dad anything about history, he'd know it. Yeah. Alright, 7 or 8 miles it says to Lagan. This is Clunes, going off down there. Start the final leg for today. I feel quite tired. It's more about the training at Clunes. You want to read that? Pause if you want to read. Alright, so I've made it to Clunes. So I've got 8 miles left now to get to the end of the loch. I just had a really tough road section. It really hurts my feet. So Clunes is a good spot. You could wild camp here. Show you that. Look at this. This is a great place to camp. The Danish crew were just took over me. They're just up ahead. But now we're going through the forest. 8 miles. All right, let's do it. Alright, so making my way along Lochy. This is really the tough section. The poles are out, the drum and bass music's on, the Quizity Year Mix. Highly recommend that. I'll put a link in the description too when I've done the video and stuff. It's helping me through it. I've never played music off my phone on a walk, and I definitely need it. This is tough. It's tough, it's wet and stuff. But we're making progress. Let's carry on. Alright guys, so I've just hit the 90-mile mark today. That is the little compost toilet and shower block, the wild camp spot that I stayed at 2 years ago. Obviously the rain's in, as you can tell. So not far now. It's tiring, it's really hard along this track, but not far to go. So when I get to Lag and Locks, I'll give you a little look at that. I mean, you might have watched my first video of this, so yeah, you would have seen it already, but yeah, it's a little bit wet. It's hanging in there. I'll come back to you soon. God, I love the Scottish weather. Ooh.